So on this decoy pricing thing, there's typically like 3 choices, a low end, a medium, and a high priced. And you get to decide where's your highest profit margin. It may not be the high end, right? The high end you may put on there to just attract a certain clientele, but also to make your medium or your good, better, best, your better look like a better value. And you're going to use that to point your customers to the product that you want them to buy. And another way to do it, like I used to look at this and go, well, I don't know how to do it. I don't make these products.
Right. Yeah, how do you know? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to put, maybe figure it out. But another great way, if you're a product seller or a service provider, is bundling and features. So if you're out in a service field or whatever, if you're an HVAC business and you're going to people's houses, well, you could definitely have 3 tiers of service. You have the entry-level tier that gets their attention when they're looking on Yelp or looking whatever to get somebody to come to their house, like hey, we'll clean your ducts for $75, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then there's another one and a high end. And, maybe what you're looking for is you want 80% of your customers to buy that medium level and maybe, 10% to buy the high end and 10% buy the low end. You get to decide. But I'll give you a good example. It's kind of a different way to think about it. And I found this online when I was doing some research for the show, and The Economist, which is a financial newspaper, they sell 3 different packages, right? So they sell their digital edition, and it's $50 a year. They sell their print edition, and it's $150, or they sell the print and the digital edition for $150. So they're using the Decoy to encourage you to get the complete bundle, not just the digital version, because the digital edition is kind of perceived to be free if you get that print and digital. And people like free things, and it looks like it's a lot of value, but I don't know that it's costing The Economist anything else.
No, and it gives them the ability to say, hey, look, we have, because they're also going to show you ads, right? Like, or even if they don't show you those ads, which they probably will, they will use your numbers like en masse, you as a number to show sponsors how many people they have. And they get to say, we have, whatever, a million people on the print and 4 million people on the digital. Even though there's an overlap of exactly 1 million people, the same people that are on print are also on digital, they get to count you twice.
Yeah. And they don't want to sell the digital edition by itself.
Clearly.
They want to bundle, this other thing. So it's, if the Economist's doing it, you would think these folks out of anybody would know what works. Right.
Right. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of thing. And I think that bundling is, it also makes it's a huge benefit to you because it makes it harder for people to price shop and to compare prices on stuff.
Yeah.
You want to see a crazy example. You go to Amazon, look for like a DSLR cameras.
Okay.
And the bundles that are included with these rarely is there a merchant just selling the camera. Because the camera's a commodity, right? It's just price. Okay, I'm getting this Nikon, whatever.
Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, it's like buying an Xbox. You'd be hard pressed to buy an Xbox without buying games, especially if you're buying this year's newest model of Xbox, right? Like once it's out on the market, then fine, they'll just sell you a freaking Xbox, like whatever you want.
Yeah,
but, if you want to get it on day one, you're buying a bundle.
Yeah, buying a bundle, and if you're looking for like this camera example, or whatever, I mean, it's amazing. There's tripods and cases and this and SD cards and every company has a different bundle. It makes it much more difficult for people to compare prices.
Can't compare.
No. And each bundle is unique. So you're looking at it and it's like, wow, look at this. Even the imagery, there's like 20 items or 30 items included in this bundle. And you say, well, the camera's $1,200 or whatever, but man, for this place has, 20 other items for $200 more. Well, all the profit might be in those 20 items, right?
Yeah.
At that
well, of course they are. Right. Yeah. Because your camera is going to be a low margin item for the reseller, for whoever that is. Yeah.
Not the manufacturer.
Yeah. Not for the manufacturer. Right. Yeah.
So look at your product and services and think about what you could put together. And, like we used to bundle longer warranties, all kinds of stuff to just try to differentiate how it gets done, faster turnaround. For us, we were in the repair business, so turnaround time was a huge, feature that we could add to our service. So you got to pick, okay, well, our standard turnaround time is this, it's 24 hours, but if you go with this route, you can have it faster. Or if you're not in a rush, you could save a little bit of money, and most people we push to this 24-hour turnaround time because that was our kind of our sweet spot of, getting things done.
Yeah, you could get it done. Yeah.
Yeah, you get it done. So you have to really broaden your view of how this might work for you.